He was drinking sweet tea out of a salad dressing bottle.
Yeah, he said don't eat too much, but he didn't say anything about the sweet tea.
Yeah. And he was reusing instead of recycling. That was great there.
We have a little heat to deal with. I know we're getting warmer, but
yeah,
not that hot.
You know what? It's too sunny out there. It's too sunny. You got to have some clouds. You got to have something. Because if they all go away, that's usually not a good sign. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's not a cloud in that sky right now.
I'm okay with that, actually.
Yes, but by the middle of the week, you may not be, because when the pattern starts to go to this, it's pretty to look at. But it's usually a sign of a warm-up. And the kind of warm-up we have coming our way, particularly by the middle of this week, there are heat watches already issued for eastern Washington. That's a bad sign. I'll show you more on that coming up in a bit. All right, let's talk about how we can get a few more clouds in here. We had them this morning, so we're going back on the satellite. This gets us back to 7:45. See all the gray here through the sound? Coming in through the strait, coming down here around Olympia. That was in the morning. They came in overnight. Watch what happens as we go through the day. They just kind of melt back to the coast and dissolve as the sun gets higher and evaporates them. And then we had a few high clouds come through, so there are a few high clouds out there. So that's what happened today. If you want to cool down, it helps if you can get those low-grade clouds to come back in overnight. Remember the days where we would go down into the upper 60s for daytime highs? Those are the days where you get that real strong push of the marine layer in the morning. So let's track it. Let's see if we're going to get any more. We'll take a look at the UW high-resolution model, and since it's high-resolution, let's come in for a closer look and get a better idea on how far inland these things are going to get tomorrow. So this gets us ahead now to tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. There are the clouds. That's it. We'd like to see them in the morning come in a little bit further. That way you wake up in the morning, you get some light gray in the morning, and then the clouds can burn off later in the day. If they never even make it into the sound, we never get the help from them. There we are on Tuesday, not quite making it far enough inland. This all fits into the idea of a warm-up coming our way, and the temperatures are going to start doing that. We've already been doing that for the past couple of days. Here's another sign of why that's going to continue for the next few days. There's a beautiful storm out here. That could have helped. Take a look to our east. There are thunderstorms out here. Look at us in the middle. There's nothing. And when we put this into the futurecast and play it forward, that's the way it's going to stay. That's how you can spot where the big bully of high pressure is. A big dominant center of high pressure that doesn't want to let anything else get in here. And it just kind of wants to weigh down and help warm the temperatures up on us. And as a result, here's that heat watch I was talking about. All of the areas in red on here, an excessive heat watch. Now, this doesn't begin until Wednesday, and it's only 4 locations east of the Cascades. In fact, we'll come in for a closer look at this. Ellensburg, you've got it. So as soon as you get over 90, the heat advisory takes place for Wednesday. So speaking of Wednesday, here's what that looks like for us in the 7-day forecast. 89. And then as we go further from there, and we start to go through the remainder of the 7-day forecast, take a look at that 90 on Thursday. We'll be back in the mid-70s by next weekend, though, so there's much better news after that, but we got a couple of days of some heat coming, Greg. See you tomorrow in a bit.
All right. E-cigs are considered a better option than smoking. Why researchers say that might not actually be the case. Also, the King 5 investigators expose a school district not following special ed laws for years and then trying to cover up the problems along the way. And as we head to break, we wanted to leave you with a few more shots from the Blue Angels performance today. King 5 News at 5:30, just 2 minutes away.